kids are very satisfied that they got a season in, especially our seniors. I really liked how we modified our senior nights. I saw a couple of senior nights going on where they held it outdoors, not inside the gym, where they presented all the I guess the accolades to all the seniors, and that's continuing to go on. And I'm really happy with that we were able to provide that for the kids. We had hundreds of kids participating in indoor boys and girls volleyball. They had a full season. They played each other twice. We're able to get into a playoff bracket as well. Softball went very well too. Congratulations to our first champs this year is the Academy Cougars. I heard that was an amazing softball game. I didn't get a chance to watch it. But yeah, overall, I think everything went well. I have to give my hats off to MSOA also, who played a big role in making sure that the protocols were followed, and they did their role as well. And then, of course, our athletic directors and coaches, who were the protectors, the frontline defenders of our athletes, with no incidents of any positive among our athletes. That was really good. We were very surprised. A whole season with no incidences at all, and that's we can't ask for more than that.
Also wanted to touch up on the public health guidelines. Saw a new release out talking about, outdoor activities with athletes able to have one parent attend games. Can you just talk about what that does for outdoor sports and the possibility of indoor sports too?
Well, for the outdoor sports, it's been the same. I don't think they've changed it. It's still they just put a max of 50 people there, which we never went over with softball, and we're probably not going to go over with baseball anyway. So it's one spectator they're allowing for outdoor sports. I just verified that this morning with DPHSS, and they're also saying that it's still status quo for indoor sports, which means there's no spectators yet. But we've put our guidelines together. ISA is really trying to get our spectators there, where we're hoping that DPHSS can allow maybe two guests per athlete as soon as possible, especially with the numbers being low and so forth, and our coaches and the ADs and our school staff, our government staff, really following all the guidelines and putting all that in place. We're hoping that would be considered, but of course we do want to follow the directions, so we're waiting on that.
And let's talk about transitioning into the second block of sports. Which sports are we looking forward to, and how are things going there?
Well, I'm really glad that we're doing this, because I did want to let everyone know that we did get approval from the superintendent to hire our paddling, basketball, and soccer coaches to start practices. Where we're hoping again that games will start, but there's no reason why we shouldn't hold practices if practices are allowed. So currently, practice for soccer, basketball, and paddling are allowed. The guidelines just state that it should be non-contact practices. So yeah, we can do a lot with a non-contact practice. For basketball, you can do a lot of full court drills, layups, and so forth without having to contact anybody. For soccer, a lot of dribbling, a lot of hustling and all that without having to contact anyone. And of course, with paddling, they're already in the boats. They're already allowed to have that same amount of athletes. I think the only thing we're looking at is it said for recreational activities for paddling. We're hoping that they can open that up to competition, especially because in paddling there is no contact. So we're really looking at that. Very excited. Forgot to mention, I should also mention that track and field and baseball practices have been ongoing. So those are going nicely.